Hello, Pisces. All right, so this is a reading for the sign of Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. And I also like to add in your Venus and your North Node. North Node is always kind of where we're going, so we want to add that in. And Venus, if this ends up turning into a love reading. So welcome, my name is Gina, and I love to read for career, money, love, all of that. So please be patient, as the more cards that come out, the clearer the reading will become. Today I am using the vice versa tarot. So each card has two sides. It gives a little bit different of an energy as far as I don't know what needs to come out, I guess you'd say. So let's welcome in spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Please help bring clear messages for the highest good for the sign of Pisces. So this will be a past, present, and future reading. I will have 3 rows, usually of 4, but sometimes more cards do come out. And I will clarify if I need to. And then at the end, we will get any healing messages or advice. The Hierophant and the Six of Swords. And it's the other side of the Hierophant. So this is going to let me know that maybe you've changed the status quo, changed things. You're not kind of, let's see what, yeah. So after hardships, maybe feeling alone, I feel like you're finding your own key to happiness, your own key to abundance by challenging the status quo. And by doing so, this looks like it's bringing your life to calmer waters, because this is the Six of Swords. You're heading out on your own journey. This is the Hierophant card. So this is traditions, kind of the way we always have done things, our beliefs and all of that. So this would be challenging the status quo. Challenging our beliefs, maybe doing things differently than the way we were taught or our family has done. And we're kind of coming out of this feeling of abandonment, feeling out in the cold, or feeling alone. It can also talk about, struggles with money as well. Queen of Swords. So you're really seeing things clearly, and you're cutting things out that are no longer serving you. Under the deck, we have the Six of Cups, and this talks about our past, our connections to our childhood, that sort of thing. It can talk about things coming back from the past, but it's almost like you're healing your inner child, or you're cutting something out from, because this is, I do need to get more cards. But I want to put this here to remember that was here, because that is a big card. Even though it's not a major arcana, it is talking about our childhood. Ooh, we have another queen. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow, so you're perceiving things very clear, cutting things out of your life, and going for what brings you passion. you're very confident in this. Oh my gosh, and the Queen of Pentacles is under the deck. You're only missing your own queen, which is the Queen of Cups. You're really perceiving everything around you with fire and clarity, but you're also staying realistic and grounded. So that's showing me that you're not acting from emotion, you know? And that could be because you're challenging the status quo. And the Six of Cups is a balanced heart chakra. So that kind of can indicate. So let's go ahead. This is kind of where the past, where you're kind of doing your own way and things are moving. And then the 2 sixes too. So there is balance and movement, healing and change, you know, like changing things up a little bit here. If there's more than 3, I do put them back. Yep. Sorry, guys. I just have to stick to that. Otherwise, it gets too confusing. Okay, so this is that new beginning. We're coming as a page. So it's the page is the one who grabs that ace. So like the Ace of Pentacles that comes in, that's bringing in this new, whatever it is, the new path, the new job, the new life. So you've grabbed it in the present. King of Wands. You're being very courageous. Maybe you're starting something new as far as like learning something new, or the King of Wands is my entrepreneur card. That's why I say, you know, like if you're wanting to start a business, that sort of thing. Oh my goodness. Then we have more movement. The Chariot card. Oh, and clarity. So on this side of the card with the 7 of Cups, we are, our heads in the clouds. We're not seeing things very clearly, or we could be projecting our fears from past crap. But it's now like you're able to see what choice you're supposed to make clearly. And that makes sense because you're full speed ahead. You have the reins with the Chariot card here. So this is the time is now. You know the choice that you have to make, or you're seeing things very clearly. This is willpower. We're moving ahead. It can literally talk about movement as well, like, you know, a new car, a new house, a new state, or whatever that you're moving to. And this is causing big changes. We have the Tower. Look at this. You're causing the Tower. See the Sphinxes here. But it did come up on this side. So I'm not exactly sure if you're causing the Tower. We do have this beautiful dove of peace. And this, let's see what's under the deck. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. So you're growing. So with this growth and this movement, this could be changing how your life is. So you're leaving home. We're challenging the status quo. You know, it literally looks like you're looking at your parent or something, like you're leaving home, because this is what this 6 of Cups is usually like, you know, people interacting with each other or giving a gift, you know, someone's older, someone's younger, that sort of thing. But there's a lot of movement, and I'm getting the feeling of like leaving home, but let's keep going. And growth, because we're Star. So that's good. You know, after a Tower moment, we do want the hope and faith from the star. I want to see what's under here. So healing, like you can see the battle that has gone on in the background. Everything's on fire, and this person is recharging, recuperating after this. So yeah, this star is talking about doing the healing and having hope and faith because everything's going to be okay. So this is your past. This is the current. So I feel like because there's a baby here and there's a key, I feel like you're leaving home, or you're changing how, you're doing it your own way in a sense. You're seeing clearly what you need to do, and this is bringing in passion. You're planting seeds and learning, you're kind of growing from that. And it might not have always been the easiest ride, There might have been, a lot of times when you first move out on your own, you end up back home with mom and dad again because it didn't go as planned, that sort of thing. But there's hope here. All right, let's see what's coming up for the future. Yeah. So the Page of Wands, you are getting your, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So you're really passionate and going for what brings you passion, that sort of thing. No longer telling yourself negative stuff or having negative beliefs. I feel like that could be what you're challenging the status quo. The thoughts that we hear from our parents, and you pick it up, and it's not even saying like, oh, your parent is toxic, because every parent isn't perfect. So it's things that we pick up from ourselves that we think, like we want to prove ourselves to our father, or we want to, make them proud. And then so we tell ourselves, oh, I'm not good enough, or he's not going to think this is good, or blah, all those things that we tell ourselves. Here is where we're stealing our future from ourselves. We're stealing our happiness from ourselves. We're deceiving ourselves. See, this is a thief in the night. So the swords represent our thoughts. They govern the element of air. We're no longer doing that. We are rising from that. And we are grabbing this wand of passion. We are rising from our past. And, after we went through the quest of the star, we have, we're naked and vulnerable, and we're pouring everything, all of our emotions back into the collective. We're healing. So this is present, this is future. You're going to rise from all of this, no longer having that same belief system that you're not good enough, that sort of thing. Things are going to really start coming together, and you are learning how to take on challenges more maturely, in a sense. You're learning how to compete in the world. You're learning how to do it in a different way. This is an abruptive, we're maybe doing it explosive and immature. This is more of a healthy competition. We're learning how to compete in the world in a healthier way. This is the Three of Pentacles, where things are really coming together. we're being hired for a job and we've completed the job, we're getting paid for the job, things are really coming together. So it's personal growth. We're rising from our past, the way we've kind of always known and done, and we are becoming all of the queens. So you're kind of coming into an empress level because you're already the queen of how you perceive the world, whether you're a male or female. Your divine feminine is the queen of cups. Then you had each of the other queens. That when we have that, that's all four queens are make up the empress. So by challenging the status quo, don't I keep doing this where I get emotional. We challenge our belief system. We challenge what we've, oh my goodness. Okay. We challenge our belief system, and it is really going to pay off. It might bring tower moments to those around you, that sort of thing, or you might have to face some struggles along the way. You're probably going through that right now. However, when we have the Star card here and the Chariot card here on either side of the tower, that's making me believe because you're challenging the status quo, that's blowing up your foundation because it wasn't the foundation that was meant for you. So you have to rebuild again. You're rising from the ashes and you're learning how to do things in a more, in your own way. And it's really coming together. So let's go ahead and get these last two cards out, and then we're going to get the energy or the advice. So here's the Wounded Warrior, but it's the other side of it. This is when you're alone and you might be protecting yourself and putting up walls and that sort of thing. This is where you're going to realize, I can't do that because then I'm not letting the good things in. So you're allowing somebody else in. You're allowing the walls to come down, and it's not that you didn't go through the 9 battles. It's not that you didn't go through all of that crap. Oh my gosh, stop. I keep getting emotional. It's not like that didn't happen, but what it is doing is it's making you stronger for this beautiful future that you're building for yourself. So you're not going to be jaded from it. You're not going to build up these boundaries or these walls to keep people out, because that is someone that you're letting in. Oh my gosh. A 9 and a 9. So this is the 9 of Pentacles, and look at this beautiful card. It's making you strong because this is the card of independence. She doesn't need anybody to make her happy. She doesn't need to prove herself to anybody. She doesn't need anybody to pay her bills. She is independent. Okay, we're going to end on that note. Not end yet, but that is beautiful. So let's see if there are any healing messages or advice for this reading. Is this one wanting a... Now I'm wondering, I had this deck for one of the readings, but I wasn't really drawn to it until now. So maybe we are supposed to get a healing message from the Spellcaster's Oracle. So let's go ahead and see for Pisces. Any last messages or advice for Pisces. All right, maybe when I said I'm going to end it here. Sorry, you guys. I'm really drawn to this, the green here. Spring, unity, and vitality. This is emerald. Stone of successful love. Stimulating loyalty, partnership, friendship. Opens up the heart chakra. Healing the auric field and unconditional love, hope, and joy. So we have healing, you know, from childhood past, healing, unconditional love. And then we have hope and joy here with the star card. With an exuberance and lust for life, the emerald is a sign for new beginnings and a fresh step into life. Radiating health, prosperity, and vitality. Grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got chills on my legs. Okay. Well, this is the card because I was drawn to, I was feeling green, you know, and so I was thinking maybe it was the spellcaster is the green on there, but it was just like, okay, that's the crystal right there. I could see it from the corner of my eye up here. So this is your healing message. Spring, it's springtime right now, unity and vitality. And it is about opening your heart chakra, healing, having this unconditional love. This is that card that I put up here. And wow, this a sign for new beginnings and a fresh step in life. And then this you know, having that vitality and all of this. You deserve the riches that life has to offer. Beautiful. We have Sagittarius, Venus, Mars, and this beautiful emerald. So I'm going to put this over the Tower energy. Thank you so very much, you guys, for letting me read your energy today. Not your specific energy. Never, ever give your energy to a tarot reader. I just mean the energy of your element, of water, and Pisces, that sort of thing. Thank you so very much. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you all in the next one.